to another episode of Disqualified. I am your double predictions champion, Trevin, joined as always by my co-host, the beltless Caleb.
Hola.
And we be two-man weaving.
Two-man weaving in the studio today. Fuck a producer, but for once I'm actually going to thank Apple. You released a useful update, at least for us.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's useful for other people. But I can start the camera for my watch now.
Yeah, no more editing the beginning and end of this. We don't edit the middle though. We leave our stupidity in there.
Nah, just like us, you gonna raw dog this awkward ass conversation about wrestling. It happens. There's no edits in here to make you laugh. Are you waiting for one? It's not gonna happen. All right, so we're here to talk about Monday Night Raw. It is the second Raw of the year.
Coming at us from Dusseldorf, Germany.
Boy. It was a show.
Yeah. Mid with an amazing main event.
Yeah, you had...
A lot still happened though.
A bit.
A lot in terms of people getting pushed, I feel like.
Yeah. And some people getting pushed are surprising. Others, not really. Others is like, oh, that's cool. It's a matter of fucking time till they did something. But who is that? What are we talking about? Well, let's start off with our new women's tag team champions, now officially going by Rio. As even put on WWE.com, it is Rhea Ripley and Io Sky, your new women's tag team champions. They introduce the show.
Yep. And they lay down the ground being like, look, we were fighting single champions. We would like to be fighting tag champions.
Mm-hmm.
So please, come on down. Who's our next opponent?
And first is the Judgment Day contingency of Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez. They come out. Liv says, look, I never lost that title, so it shouldn't be around your guys' shoulders.
So we can do this the easy way and you just give them back, or we can do this the hard way and I take them back.
Yeah.
And then they get interrupted by the team of Bayley and Lyra Valkyria.
Everyone's getting shortened names. So is this Byra?
Sure.
Or Lily? No, Byra sounds way better.
Yeah.
So Bayley and Lyra Valkyria, or as I'm gonna take the calling them now, Byra.
Yep.
Come down to the ring.
And Bayley calls out being like, yes, you got injured, so you had to relinquish your title, but the person you freebirded it to is your tag partner that's standing right there, and they lost it. They're the one who got pinned.
Yeah. So
it's like,
not yours anymore.
Yeah. So it's like, if anyone deserves to be in the front of the line, it's us. We've been begging for it for weeks. Months even.
And the third team to come down doesn't even grab a mic. They just start throwing hands with Rhea and Io. It is, of course, the Kabuki Warriors of Asuka and Kairi Sane.
Yep. And then it is made official later after some brawls and Rio standing on top that the three teams that came out to challenge will have a number one contendership match tonight to see who will face Rio at Saturday night's main event in Montreal.
Yes. Oh, boy.
Yeah. But first, our opening contest.
Yeah, so. Well, first, actually, I want to ask, how do you feel about the women's tag titles really only being a Raw representative thing so far? Went from Raw team to another Raw team.
Yeah, it's like, I don't hate it because they're obviously giving this so much attention to counteract AEW introducing their women's tag titles. Mm-hmm. It's like, we got to showcase ours now. And they got a lot of big names on there. Kabuki, Judgment Day, the new fresh team of Rio, new shiny toy. You have Charlexa on SmackDown. Nia and Lash are powerhousing whenever they show up on screen. Mm-hmm. It's like, they're finally giving this division attention. Some of the internet is saying to the detriment of the singles divisions. I'm still on the fence about that sentiment. Yes, we have seen some pretty bad and small booking and division sizes for a lot of these divisions, but then again, when you look at before they started taking the tag belts seriously, you still had those spots here and there, especially even looking back to when Liv was the world title holder.
The WWE Women's Championship has been in hell since last year.
Yeah, it's like
Because they didn't let Tiffy feud with anyone besides Nia and fucking Jade.
Yeah.
And that was really it. You had the one match with Trish. You had the one match with Charlotte.
Mm-hmm.
And that was it.
Yeah.
It was like no one else really got in there to face her for the title. And now that it's Jade, the only two people that she was feuding with are now injured. So now we had to call up Jordan Grace so you have something to do.
Yeah.
Instead of just moving Chelsea Green up the card.
Yeah.
Because now it's bad. It's bad for this reason and this reason alone. We were talking about it. You don't want your person to lose their debut match, and you don't want them to lose their second match after.
You don't want them to lose.
You don't want them to lose too early. Give
Yes.
them 2 months of not necessarily being undefeated, but not being beaten at least clean, if that's the case you're going for. They need to have 2 months at least of just looking strong so the audience can say, okay, yeah, they're a credible contender.
Yeah.
And it seems like we're just getting this Jordan Grace, Jade Cargill match right away.
Yes, which terrifies me.
Yeah, because either you're going to make Jade look bad as a champion by having her lose right away, or you're just going to make Jordan Grace look bad by having her lose right away. And that being the case of she's been in, I think, the most title matches that any of the 3 contingencies, Stephanie Becker, Julia, and her, when they all came in. I think she's had more title matches than them.
Yep.
Even though they've been title holders, and she's lost every single one.
Yep.
Every single one. So she can't get big matches done, so why are we putting her in a big match?
Yeah. But speaking of one of those call-ups.
Yeah, it is Javon Evans, that boy bouncy, and he is taking on Bravo Americano. Who is Bravo? I wonder who you could be. It's not like he did the airplane spin tonight.
Yep. Which they have renamed the Nino Grande Fuerte, which translated to English is Big Strong Man. Big Strong Boy.
Yeah. Can we just get Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne unmasked, please?
Can we get this entire group unmasked?
No. Ludwig can stay.
Yes. I do like Ludwig as El Grande, but
because I don't want this shit to go back to Chad when he comes back. No.
I do hold the sentiment of let these guys just be them eventually. It's like, yes, this has gotten over thanks to the workhorse that is Ludwig. Let Ludwig be Ludwig again. Let him be the workhorse as himself again.
I'm sorry, El Grande is just too good. Look, if you would have told me that this time last year I am riding this hard for El Grande Americano, I would have laughed in your fucking face.
I would have too.
But dude, I think not necessarily this character forever. At least throughout the rest of this year, he needs to be El Grande or he gets unmasked at Mania in some sort. They just need to keep this going for a little bit. It's so good. It's over in AAA. It's over in the States now. He has kind of reclaimed the gimmick as his own after Chad was making it mockingly.
Mm-hmm.
And he was just like, bro, I'm just going to embrace the culture. It's as simple as that. Just embrace it. Don't mock it. Embrace the culture. But yeah, so Javon and Bravo have a decent match. How do you have a decent match with Javon and Tyler Bate? How is this match just decent?
No commercial break during this match either, though.
Which was good.
Yeah.
Which was good.
Yeah, Javon. Yes, this is also Javon's first match under a Raw contract.
Yes, it is. And you know, like
they still show out. There's just nothing of note to name, really.
there's nothing in no the real thing that was to know was after the match when the El Grande trio started jumping him.
Yep, he makes it to the announce table side barricade.
Yep, and then they all circle him. They go to rush him. He jumps over Ludwig and the announcement table, runs into the ring, jumps over the ropes, and he is out of there.
Yep, that boy bouncy.
Yeah.
And a track star.
Yeah, he a runner. He a track star. Now, speaking of stars, we have, I'd say probably one of the biggest stars in the company.
Yeah.
Is that too out of pocket to say with your world heavyweight champion CM Punk?
Nope.
Yeah. So CM Punk, he comes out and he says, "Look, you know, my stuff with the Vision, that's past.
Yep.
That's done.
Rear view mirror. We're on the road to WrestleMania now, but I don't want to wait till all the contenders get decided for Mania. I want to be a fighting champion. I'm a fighter. I want to fight.
Yeah.
So who next?"
And here comes Finn Balor. And the reason why he is out here is because in the backstage segment, after the brawl that started off the night,
Yes.
Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez come back. Finn is playing WWE 2K25.
And he is, at the moment,
Kicking Cody's ass.
Yeah. And then Liv Morgan hops in front of the screen like an angry mom and being like, "What you doing?"
Straight up for a second, I thought this was pre-recorded game footage.
No, Finn was actually playing it because you can tell from, if you look at the screen, he was actually controlling Finn Balor.
It's just, why are you flicking the right stick or the left stick that much? The left joystick don't do much but spin people around. What the fuck are you flicking it for? You weren't in the third person camera. You weren't controlling the camera. You was just for no fucking reason. I was like, this man has never touched a video game in his life.
Yeah, but Liv is like, "Look, I get it was only a commercial break for those people in the States, but all you said last week, was that all talk and you're just gonna hold your ball until everyone comes back? Or are you gonna actually factually put the Judgment Day on your back and stake your claims?"
And she leaves. Roxanne goes, "Yeah, she has a point. Yeah, you lost the title. You're the reason why Liv doesn't have her title anymore." But yeah, Finn looks upset, and while this is happening, he has Cody stunned on the ropes, and Cody comes back, hits him, I think, with a backbreaker, and 1, 2, 3.
Finn, no!
Finn, you didn't even lose to the Cody Cutter. You didn't lose to the Croc. A backbreaker. Finn, no!
Yeah, so...
That is entirely a 2K thing, though. We playing on Legendary, one minuscule move after you've taken a finisher. Ah, fuck, I'm done.
So Finn comes out to interrupt Punk, being like, "Look, I meant what I said last week, and I also know you're a man of your word, and one of the words you said when you won the champions was my name. So it's like, are you gonna hold out to that and accept my challenge, or..." And Punk gets in Finn's face a little bit, and it's like, "Yes, I'm a fan of Finn Balor. I mentioned your name. I'm a huge fan of you. I'm a huge fan of your work. But I'm not a fan of Finn Balor of the Judgment Day. So I want to know, if I am to accept this challenge, am I facing Finn Balor or am I facing the Judgment Day?"
Yeah, and Finn says that he wants to do it on his home court advantage, which is not really his home court advantage, but it's next week in Belfast,
Northern Ireland.
which is part of the UK.
We had to do some Googling because we saw the UK flag for Belfast.
The Union Jack was being represented, and I said, but
It's in Ireland.
it's in Ireland.
And
then I was like, oh, it's not a part of the Southern Ireland Isle. It's a part of Northern Ireland. But Northern Ireland also has their own flag. So why are we flying the Union Jack?
I don't know.
I am so confused. But yeah, it's happening next week. Yeah.
And now,
Woo!
and now continuing with our Judgment Day block.
Yeah, if you can't tell, this is really weird for us.
Yeah.
It's really weird to be doing it right away and still have time in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now is our triple threat women's tag title #1 contendership match. It is the team of Tyra, or
Byra.
Why did I say Tyra? Jeez, I'm
No.
tired. Byra, which is Bailey and Lyra Valkyria, taking on the Kabuki Warriors, which is Asuka and Kairi Sane, and of course the Judgment Day contingency, which is Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez.
Yep. And this was a decent match. Now, because tag triple threats have different rules, we will clarify that this triple threat rule set is one representative from each team legal at a time.
Yes, different from the rule set, which is only 2 legal competitors, and you can tag anyone in or out. Why do we have 2 sets of tag rules? Don't know. Couldn't tell you. You know, it's a good way to fix this up if you want to keep 2 rule sets. 1 normal one and 1 tornado rule set. Did we forget tornado tags exist? They're better than regular tags, I can tell you that much.
Yes, they are.
This is a better variation. This is the better rule set because it allows 3 people in, so you get basically 2 triple threat matches.
Yeah.
And you know, it was second best match of the night.
Yeah, no. It was a very good match. It's just for some reason, despite European crowd doing their darnest, the matches just gave us nothing to invest in. It's like,
Bruh, yeah, there was nothing. Like, Styles and Gunther for the main event had us hooked on the edge of our seat. This match I thought was going to have us hooked on the edge of our seat, and I was just like, okay, it's good. Like, looking at the in-ring work tonight, it is the second strongest match in terms of work rate
yes.
and storytelling. But everything else about it was just...
Yeah.
I don't really... You haven't built Bailey and Lyra as a team, really.
You've also had the multiple personality thing on the shelf for a while.
Yeah, and now you have the Kabuki Warriors, which, if we're just being realistic, why don't they want their one-on-one rematch?
Because
I thought everyone gets their one-on-one rematch nowadays.
Yeah.
But no. Liv and Roxanne makes sense for them to be after it because this is Judgment Day. They're after gold. They want to be the most dominant faction.
And Liv has history with both the champions back from when all 3 of them were in the singles division.
Yeah.
So she's like, hi, remember me? Your former friend?
Yeah, so like it makes sense that they're there and the Kabuki Warriors are there. It just didn't make sense for Byra to be there. Yeah. So I don't know. It was whatever. There was a lot of fighting outside the ring that led to the ending where Roxanne and Liv capitalized on all the madness.
Yep, and they make it look like Kairi's got Roxanne down when Roxanne actually hot tagged to Liv, and while Kairi's running the ropes, Oblivion.
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, so the Judgment Day will face Rio in 2 weeks' time.
Yeah.
At Saturday night's main event.
Yep. I'm decently excited for the match.
I think it's going to be good. I don't know if they're just going to hotshot this off of them. I don't know. Is it a bad idea for Liv to lose her first rivalry back? Yes. Is it a bad idea to get the titles that you just put on 2 people directly off of them? Yes.
Yes.
Especially because it feels like this isn't going to be transitional. because
No.
they have their side plates.
Yes, they do have side plates, and they do have the social media presence to make this a big thing to hold out till Mania for.
Yeah, because usually rule of thumb is if you see someone on screen without side plates, they're usually going to lose the title, which is different because it's changed recently, or like it hasn't gone that way recently because Maxine had her own side plates and then she lost her
Yep.
second defense.
Despite what the internet is saying about the whole Drew v. Cody thing and Drew still having Cody's side plates for the rest of the Europe tour, I am on the fence if Drew is
I just think they're going to give him his side plates on Friday.
possibly.
It was a house show. Who the fuck cares about a house show? And it was a radio appearance. Once again, who the fuck cares about a radio appearance?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like you're gonna. I mean, there's video components to the radio interview. We literally saw that it was in the radio station, but it's like, who's really tuning in to watch the video of a radio interview?
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, Drew not having side plates on, that's fine. He's gonna get them Friday.
The internet is
Unless he comes out with just the blank ones, and then we know he's losing to Fatu or Rhodes or whatever he's whoever he's
basically the internet is saying Cody might win it back before Mania because it's Mania. But I'm on the fence about it.
Cody, you've been in 3 title matches back to back to back for WrestleMania now. You can go back to a non-title feud for a year. Be prepared to learn MFTs, buddy. You can scrap it out with JC Mateo. Or would you prefer Tonga Loa? I would prefer Tonga Loa.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, some AEW and New Japan rivalry resparking.
Next, we get the tag match between Penta and
Dragon Lee, my bad.
Trevin pulled a racism. I'm just kidding. Why'd you put Ray Bennett?
I don't know. Lucha Bros. I'm used
Lucha
to it.
Bros.
I'm used to it.
No, but fuck it.
Dragon Lee.
And Dragon Lee taking on the Vision.
As soon as I saw it, I was like, wait, no, that's wrong. To quote Peter Griffin, oh no, did I do a racism?
Yeah. Taking on the Vision contingency of Bronson Reed and Austin Theory. It was a decent match. It was serviceable. The thing that made it good was because I work and I listen to stuff at work, so I'm downloading stuff on YouTube, and I just see WWE uploaded to YouTube a 30-second clip of Braun just spearing the fuck out of them.
And you're like, oh.
Yeah, I saw that while scrolling, and then we got to it, and you were like, I was like, what?
Yeah, I was like, they just murdered Dragon Lee.
And I was like, okay, I'm aware. I saw it earlier.
Yeah.
I saw this 5 minutes ago. I knew it was happening.
Yeah. And then Penta also proceeds to get murdered by taking a Braun Breaker spear and a tsunami.
Yeah, but this is not the reason why we're talking about this. I mean, other than the reason that we have to talk about this.
Yes,
The main
because it was
reason
technically
why
a match.
is Adam Pearce comes out to the ring because he told Paul Heyman in the backstage segment, look, if he comes here, if Braun Breaker shows up, just send his ass home because I'm not in the mood tonight. And Paul Heyman says, okay, sir, okay. And Pierce is out here and he says, look, I'm not in the mood. Just go home. I'm sick of your shit. Go home.
And Braun Breaker and Adam Pearce are going in each other's face. That's when the tsunami happens. So Adam Pearce pivots to
yelling at Braun, Theory, and Logan.
Yep, Bronson.
Bronson, Theory, and Logan.
Yeah.
And then Braun gets into the ring, hits, I think it's Dragon Lee with another spear.
Yep. And Pierce is like, you've got to be kidding me.
Yeah, and then he grabs him, turns him around, and Braun grabs him up by the collar, throws him into the corner, and gets in his face.
Yep, and Heyman and the rest of the division pull Breaker off.
I want to go at this one at a time. So the first person to come over was Heyman, of course.
Yes.
Then Logan, then Theory, and Bronson is in the background clapping and rubbing his hands together. Read into that what you will. But
Yep. So then Breaker is out in the backstage, and Pierce is like, I'm not done talking to you. Get back here.
yeah, and he's like, look at me when I'm speaking to you. He's like, you made a big mistake tonight. You are suspended indefinitely.
Yep. So specifically, you made a big mistake by laying your hands on me. You're suspended indefinitely. And Heyman's like, that was a big mistake. Yeah, that was. And Heyman's like, oh no, I'm not talking about Breaker, because from my perspective, and
You put hands on him first.
and we cut back to commentary being like, oh, you
The
do-
worst person you know made a good point.
Yep. And it's like, if there's one person you do not want to approach the legal team against you, it is Paul Heyman.
Yeah.
It's like,
I will fuck you over.
yep. It's like, oh boy, are we about to see a new Raw GM?
Look, I can't pay you, but I will fuck you over.
It's like, brother, what if this is a storyline to make Heyman the new Raw GM?
Why would you put such forces into the universe? That is disgusting. That is disgusting. Absolutely revolting. I think this is
Temporarily, but
I just think this leads to Braun v. Pierce.
so a public execution.
Pierce was a wrestler. I don't know why you're forgetting this.
No, I remember, but I just know that it's going to be a public execution.
You never know.
Hey, Caleb.
You never know. The only time we saw someone get publicly executed was John Cena v. Michael Cole. And Michael Cole got baptized in barbecue sauce. Good old JR's barbecue sauce.
Yes, but now I'll let you do the honors.
Our main event of the evening is, for the first time ever, AJ Styles is taking on Gunther.
Now, a little pre-note before we get into the action. AJ Styles in an interview with, was it Kathy or Jackie?
Jackie Redmond.
Jackie exclaimed that AJ, for the honor of himself and John Cena, is gonna force Gunther to tap out himself like a little
Bitch!
Yep. So AJ comes in with that goal, and Gunther just comes in with the goal of I'm just here to kick AJ Styles.
I'm here to murder a man.
Yeah.
Basically, he's not out here to murder the idea. He's out here to murder the man. Fuck the idea. I'm killing you.
Yes.
Gunther comes out.
This match could.
One question I do have. Why the championship intro when there was no championship on the line? What was the point?
Theatrics.
Why doesn't every match get that then? If it's theatrics.
Because this ain't the main event for the first time ever.
So fucking what? We had Penta and fucking Dragon Lee team up for the first time ever. That didn't get a fucking special intro.
Listen, I just work here.
Listen, bro, I just go here. I just work here. I don't even go here. What the fuck?
She doesn't even go here.
But yeah, so this match is a fucking banger. I would fuck it 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10. Give me this again.
Yes.
Uh,
Yes, but AJ is playing at the fact that Gunther's underestimating him, and AJ pulls out like, you forget what one of my finishers used to be, right? calf crusher.
He's like, I think you forget that I'm also a technician.
Yep.
So he's like, I'm not just a striker.
Yeah.
I'm a technician. And I'm a high flyer. I can really do it all.
Yeah.
He starts working the left leg from the beginning. He's just kicking at it, kicking at it, kicking at it. He's trying to pick the ankle whenever he can.
Yep. Gunther, however, is playing to the fact of like, sure, you're taking out my leg, but I still got an upper body to work with. Wham!
Yeah, fucking lariat that lays him out. Barrett calls it the clothesline. Why? He is running to him with the arm out. That is a lariat.
Yep. Chops out of nowhere constantly. Like one of them was AJ was going for what I assume is a splasher crossbody because he was on the top of the turnbuckles, and Gunther just bap.
AJ falls to the ground low. Before that, though, we get some fighting on the outside. AJ gets back body dropped onto the apron. Gunther goes for it again. AJ fights out of it, kicks some sliding knee. Then we get back into the ring. A little more fighting, then we get to that spot. And then we get to Gunther doing a fucking vicious-ass powerbomb, going for the pin, but because the leg is damaged, he can't use his full weight as leverage.
Yep. So AJ turning kicks out and immediately goes for another calf crusher.
Yep. This one gets countered by Gunther using AJ Styles' head. Best way I could describe it as a fucking basketball. Jeez. I did not know Hot Sauce was in WWE. The way he was bouncing that man's head, it was fucking crazy.
Yes. So then Gunther now has eaten 2 calf crushers and plentiful of MMA style leg checks. So he is limping hard.
Yeah, this is where we get the lariat spot.
Yeah.
Because we hear Gunther start to run, and then we hear him yell, just like, ah, because the leg hurts. And he's yelling the whole way through till he fucking hits AJ.
Yeah.
Which turns AJ inside out. He goes for the sleeper hold, but AJ rolls over for the 1-2 kick out. A little bit more back and forth. We get that ankle picked again for the third calf crusher of the match.
Yep.
Gunther is by the ropes at this point. He's
Reaching. AJ full spins for it all the way to the center of the ring.
And he has him in the calf crusher again. And Gunther
fully wrenched too.
Taps, but outside of the referee's eyesight.
Yep, because the ref got in close to Gunther's face, asking him personally, "Are you tapping?" And Gunther, lying, says no while tapping on AJ.
Yeah, so AJ feels the tap. He gets up. He starts celebrating.
And the ref's like, "Why'd you let go?"
Yeah, like.
And he's like, "I felt the tap. He tapped."
He tapped, and he walks with the ref over, and he goes, "Raise my hand." He goes, "Don't put your hands on me. I'm the referee."
Yep.
And AJ just goes, "Fine, whatever."
Fine. I'll kick his trash some more. Low blow.
Low blow from Gunther to AJ. One more power bomb. 1, 2, and 3.
And now Gunther's celebrating. He's walking up the ramp. Wow. They are replaying both the tap out and the low blow in full view of everyone on the Tron. I assume on the middle Tron too, so everyone can see it. And Gunther's just laughing, and I, as an audience member, am just like, you realize this means AJ has a right to rematch, right?
Yes.
It's like, you're not getting out of this clean with, you're not getting out of this without AJ going at you again.
Are we sure AJ has to retire this year? Are we sure he has to retire this year?
Because dadgum, he also pulled out a 360 leg drop out of nowhere.
Yeah, that was the coolest fucking part. He does a front flip leg drop. It just, leg drops the leg.
Leg drops the damaged leg, and I'm like, you're retiring this year and you're still pulling out newish?
Yeah, that shit's insane. But that is it from us here at Disqualified, because that is the end of this episode of Monday Night Raw.
I'm calling it. It's going to be a submission match for one of their bouts.
It could be. It could be. And depending on... Actually, I got to ask a question now. Depending on how long Braun Breaker is suspended for, does this change your Royal Rumble setup any more than it already has been changed?
Possibly.
Because if he's out past it, it definitely gets rid of one of my picks
I would have to hear verbal confirmation
that he's missing.
Yeah, that he is missing the Rumble from either Adam Pearce or just on the internet as a whole to finalize my decision on this. But that little spout, I immediately thought, oh, if he is disqualified from Rumble participation, so many things are changing.
I think that would have been a better punishment.
Yeah.
You're not suspended, but you're not in the Rumble.
Yeah.
Good luck. You're going to have to go through Chamber if you won the title match.
Yeah. And you have to actually qualify for Chamber too. There are layers to Chamber.
Yep.
You can't just... It's not like Rumble where you can just walk in and pray.
Mm-hmm. Walk in, all right. I just got to outlast 29 other people. Chamber is, all right, I got to beat this dude. And then we're going to have a big group match, and I got to survive the big group match and not get injured. And then we have to go onto the Chamber. And that, my friends, is all luck of the draw as well. Because if you start off, that sucks. You got 4 more fresh people in those pods waiting to kick your ass. Unless you pull an Edge and take Kofi out after losing in the first match right away.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have been Beltless Caleb. This is our double prediction champion, Trevin. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell 3 times so you know the match is over. And you're probably noticing this is uploaded on a Tuesday.
Thanks, Europe Tour.
Thanks, Europe Tour. Except for thanks for not letting me get sleep. But thanks to work, because last night we didn't do shit, so I got to leave early. Next week, this will come to you again on Tuesday, because we'll be able to record it right away. When the Europe Tour is over, schedule's going back to normal with these being on Wednesday.
Yeah.
But for now, enjoy the time. That's it.
Yeah.
So, I already said the call to action. Have a good night. Thank you for your time, and peace.
Bye!